Today I will be telling you the lore of Death Psycho's birth. I'll be going over all the members of the main six, which consists of Death Psycho, Baby, Rose, Nick, Darkness, and Koro / Antimatter. I'll go over Antimatter, then Koro. So technically the main seven. So first we're starting off with DP. Unlike Nick and Darkness, this doesn't have really any cosmic birth. But it does have a lot of hell information. First, I need to explain the afterlife. There are 3 places that you can go when you die. Well, 4 actually. The first place is heaven, the commonly known place. If you're good, or you believed in Jesus when you were alive, you go to heaven. But if you were bad, and you didn't believe in Jesus when you were alive, then you go to hell. If you believed in Jesus but was not good or bad, you go to purgatory. But because that allows you to get snared by the devourer who brings you to purgatory. Purgatory is the worst place to be in existence. Surprised that Nick and Death Psycho even survived. The only reason they survived was because they were with each other. If they were alone, they would not be here today. Alright. And then finally there's the Chaos Dimension. If you get bored of heaven, then you can just go to the Chaos Dimension. So Death Psycho. Death Psycho is the son of Lucifer and Lilith. Yes, I know I'm taking Hazbin Hotel, but listen up. Taking some inspiration from Hazbin Hotel, but listen up. The 2 of them were powerful. Lucifer was an evil being. He wanted a son with immeasurable power, so he found Lilith, a powerful demon. They got together and had a son, Death Psycho. Lucifer wanted Death Psycho's, Lucifer wanted Death Psycho's power because he could feel a tremendous amount of power inside of him from just being a baby. So Lucifer stole a lot of his power for himself. But then, after he took the power, he had no more reason for Death Psycho or Lilith to live. So he went full power and tried to kill the both of them. But Lilith died, or faked her death, but was able to send Death Psycho to another dimension. But there were a lot of other cosmic undertones behind this birth. Especially in the world above. There were things called ancient weapons, the 4 ancient weapons. These ancient weapons were not only powerful but uncontrollable. Well, God could easily control them, but he wanted a being that could control them. So he organized some things to create Death Psycho. Death Psycho is God made him perfect. Well, not perfect, but perfect in controlling the, weapons. He made his body good enough that he could sustain the weapon's power. He gave him regeneration that was so good that he could sustain just the power just in case it explodes his body, and a lot of other things. God knew that he needed to be a good person, so he made sure that his portal that Lilith threw him through would go to someone named Musopo, which was a friend of Baby's, and also Baby's student. So now Baby is one of the reasons that Psycho turned out the way he was. Musopo trained Death Psycho from day one to 100 years old. Before Death Psycho and Musopo had an epic battle, which ended in Death Psycho accidentally killing Musopo, but Death Psycho was manipulated by William, but William was being manipulated by Uranus. And Uranus was being manipulated by the mastermind villain, and the mastermind villain was being manipulated by the new main villain, and the new main villain was being controlled by Devourer. Yeah, so Devourer is the big bad. I think this is common knowledge. I'll be doing a Dawn and Devourer face reveal tomorrow. Bye, boom.